Let's take a look at Kamla Bissessar and Stuart Young side by side, so you can know who you want as your Prime Minister on election day. Kamla Bissessar was born on April 22, 1952 in Siparia. She's the first female Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, serving from May 2010 to September 2015. She's the leader of the UNC, one of the major political parties in Trinidad and Tobago. She studied at UE, where she received a Bachelor of Arts in English and Linguistics. She later obtained a Bachelor's in Education and a Bachelor's of Law degree. She served as Attorney General, Minister of Education, and Minister of Legal Affairs in previous governments. She's married to Dr. Gregory Bissessar, and they have one son. Stuart Young was born on February 9, 1975, on Upper Henry Street, Port of Spain. He is the eldest son of 3 children. He attended St. Mary's College and graduated from the University of Nottingham, where he studied law. He's an attorney by profession and has 2 sons. He's currently unmarried. So understanding a bit about the 2 candidates who are vying to be Prime Minister of this country, who will you vote for? Kamla Bissessar or Stuart Young? You're gonna let me know. An incident that occurred 33 years ago involving a physical altercation between Stuart Young and another student has resurfaced. According to the Facebook post, a gentleman who went to St. Mary's College with Stuart Young reportedly hit the now Prime Minister with a baton. According to the Facebook post, the act of aggression was retaliation for something Stuart Young did. The gentleman was expelled from St. Mary's College and not allowed to write the CXC examination. You know what this is called? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. When you reach a certain level in life, everybody that you interacted with in the past will have a story. Every woman that you didn't call back, every child that you bullied on the playground is going to come out and tell their story. The question is Stuart Young's back broad enough to handle all the slander that is about to come his way? You're going to let me know what you all think about this story. And what could Stuart Young have done to actually make a man hit him with a baton? I wonder. You're going to let me know. It's official. The election bells have rung. And if the elections were today, who would you vote for? Are you red and ready, or is yellow the code? Are you going to vote for the Patriotic Front or another small political party? Or none of the above? I've attached a poll for voting, and let me know why you're voting for your party in the comments. Prime Minister Stuart Young has advised the President to dissolve Parliament as of midnight, confirming that the 2025 election will be held on April the 28th. The opposition leader Kamla Bissessar says the UNC is ready. The election season has officially begun. It's time to decide, who are you voting for? As Stuart Young was being sworn in as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago yesterday, dozens of protesters gathered around the President's house to call his appointment unconstitutional. Around 50 people took to the savannah to voice their disapproval, objecting to the fact that the people must choose their Prime Minister. They called on the new Prime Minister to announce elections now, holding placards lamenting the death of democracy and calling this government illegal. I must say, after seeing this protest, I believe a lot more people need to start to stay in the house. Sweep their yard, wash their clothes, wash the wares in the sink, take care of the family, because this wasn't it. Half of these people never read the Constitution or even skimmed through it, but they called in Stuart Young's appointment illegal. I tried to look at all the placards. Not one placard I saw was asking for constitutional reform. The only way we could avoid a situation like this in the future is if we have constitutional reform. Until then, these people are just wasting their time standing up in the sun. And a lot of the time it's embarrassing because half of these people don't even know why they're there. So guys, don't be so easy to embarrass yourself. Read and try to educate yourself, because this was just embarrassing. You're gonna let me know what you all think. Marvin Gonzalez has been appointed as the new National Security Minister under the newly appointed Prime Minister Stuart Young. The former National Security Minister Fitzgerald Hines has now been sworn in as a minister in the office of the Prime Minister. Colm Imbert is no longer the Minister of Finance but has now been sworn in as the Minister of Public Utilities, while Vishnu Dan Paul has been sworn in as the new Finance Minister. And following the ascension of Camille Robertson Regis as the Attorney General of Trinidad and Tobago, Adrian Leonce is now the Minister of Housing and Urban Development. Will this new cabinet change the direction that Trinidad and Tobago has been heading over the past few years? Question is there a joker in the pack? You're gonna let me know. Stuart Young has been sworn in as the 8th Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Stuart Young promises to lead with integrity, inclusion and accountability. He is due to swear in a new cabinet at 3 p.m. today. Stuart Young has also named Housing Minister Camille Robinson Regis as his new Attorney General. This has made Camille Robinson Regis the fourth female Attorney General in Trinidad and Tobago's history. So now we are currently waiting for 3 p.m. to see who comprises of the new cabinet. Good news, Nicole Dyer Griffith has completed the surgery to remove the tumor on her brain and is currently resting comfortably in the intensive care unit. And in other news, the murder toll currently stands at 82 murders for the year on the day the Prime Minister is exiting political office. Over this weekend, 33-year-old Javid Omadine was shot and killed as he sat in his parked car outside his home. Residents heard gunshots and called police. He was shot twice. Omadine and his family owned a cocoa estate and ran a chocolate company. Police currently have no motive for the murder. Condolences goes out to his family.